Hi guys, it's Chris with City Your Homestead and time for supper. Tonight it's not all healthy, but it's not all unhealthy either. So, it's just something we're gonna do. I am gonna change my plans this week. I think tomorrow I'm gonna do the one that's not healthy because I got something from Trader Joe's, and then I'm gonna make something else. So I'm kind of changing my whole week. So that happens. I wanted to do another cauliflower one, but I went out to Horrocks today and they were $2.79 and the heads were like this big. I'm not doing that. So I do have a zucchini recipe that I'm going to show you guys. I can't find the one for the stroganoff with the zucchini, so I'm going to make something else. So anyways, today we're going to make ranch potatoes and we're going to make garlic Parmesan Chicken Skewers. I haven't made either one of them before, so let's see how we do. And by the way, I bought 20 containers of blackberries today. So you know what I'm making tomorrow, right? Now it asks for, you know, the baby potatoes, but I don't have them. I have just these regular yellow potatoes. They're smaller, but I'm going to chop them up into chunks. Tom and Courtney are just now leaving. She had a meeting, so he's going to be home later tonight, but that's okay. I have my grandkids tomorrow, 4:40 in the morning. I know, right? But it's nice to be able to spend time with the grandkids, so. Because I won't have them Thursday. Now I'm doing the potatoes first because they actually take longer to cook than what the chicken does. So, and they want the potatoes at $4.50 and the chicken's only $3.50. So, I'm going to start the potatoes first. And it'll be at $3.50. So, we'll make it work. And the chicken, actually, you can do it in your air fryer. I don't like to use my air fryer, so we're not using that today. Yeah, we'll have to do some more. I'm soaking the skewers right now. I've never used skewers. So today will be a first day for that. So it'll be something I'm definitely going to have to learn right along with you guys. Alrighty, one more. I have to order more potatoes too. Only got just a few left. Alrighty. There we go. So I've got potatoes. It says to use 3 tablespoons of olive oil, but I'm going to make sure that they're covered pretty good. And then you want a package of ranch seasoning mix to put in there as well. Alrighty. And then we're going to get all that mixed together. Now if you don't want potatoes with this, you can always add something else. Add a salad or a veggie or whatever you want to add to it. Tom happens to love potatoes, so I thought, you know what? We're going to give him something he likes too. So now we're going to put these on our baking sheet. And we're going to spread that out. Well, those look good. And we're going to get those put in the oven. Alrighty. Alright, let me get a few things around and we'll be right back to start the chicken. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is make the chicken seasoning. So for that, we need 2 teaspoons of paprika. Whoops, that's not a teaspoon. We want a teaspoon. There we go. We want 2 teaspoons of paprika. And we want a teaspoon of garlic powder. And we need a teaspoon of onion powder. You know, this is what happens when I get something that takes a lot of ingredients. Alright, an onion powder. And then we need a ½ teaspoon of pepper and salt. Alrighty. Now we're going to mix that together. Get that stirred up there a little bit. Oh, that's going to be beautiful. Oh, the combination, you guys, is awesome. Alright, so now, this is the part that I'm really unsure about. So it says that you're supposed to cut them in 3-inch pieces. So let's see if I can do this right. And we're going to put all the cut up chicken in the bowl. So I'm not sure if we should cut them this way or that way. I'm not sure. So I'm just going to do it this way. I'm going to cut that extra fat off on the side there. And this was one I had in the freezer for a while, so I figured I might as well get that used up. Not sure how much there'll be of it tonight, but we'll see. If there's not enough for Jack and for lunch tomorrow, we'll get something from the basement. Still a little bit frozen, even though we took it out yesterday. And if I'm doing it wrong, I'm sure you guys can let me know. Cut. Look at that. I'm glad it wasn't real thick pieces. That's a good thing. So let me get this rest of it cut up, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I have them all cut up in there. I don't think there'll probably be enough for lunch and for Jack tomorrow, but we'll see. So now we're going to take all that spice, and we're going to get it mixed in with that. You want to make sure all the chicken is coated with the spices. And if you have to get your fingers in there, that's okay. Because guess what? We all have water and soap, hopefully. I think I'm going to do that because I want to make sure everything's covered. I mean, if I need to, I can make a salad. I just thought there was more chicken than that. Alright. Let me wash my hands and I'll be right back. Alright, so now I've soaked these for 30 minutes. And it says you can trim these too. So I'm going to double up the chicken. And we're going to slide it down the skewer. I definitely am not going to make them as long as the skewer. Because, you know, like when you go to the Chinese restaurant and they got that chicken in there, it's hard to reach all the way down when they fill it that full. But you want them to be nice and tight when you put them in there. And I did have to add olive oil. I forgot that too. You get so worried about doing one part that you forget about other parts. Because that's quite a bit of chicken right there already. What do you think? I think that's quite a bit of chicken. So let's chop off some of that end there. Maybe. Now, here we go. And I'm going to put it on the pan. Now these ones, like I said, you can do in your air fryer. You could do them on the grill. I'm doing mine in the oven. Let's get them slid down there. You can tell I've never done these before. I'm not that coordinated. I think maybe with the potatoes, maybe, you know, there might be enough for everything. Well, that's a big piece. We're going to wash my scissors afterwards anyway, so. And maybe one more small piece. My thumb, because it doesn't work very well, it really makes it hard to do that, to be honest. I think that looks like plenty, don't you? All right, so let me get these done, and then we'll get to the next step. So I ended up making 5 regular, and then 1 great big one for Tom. So now we're going to do a sauce that goes over top of it. So we're going to, it's a whole stick of butter, and it says 8 to 10 cloves of minced garlic. So it's almost time for me to open up another one. I have like 3 of these, so we're good. I think that should be enough. All right, and then we need a 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. So we're going to get that. It is the grated. I took the shredded out, but I don't need that. So we're going to use a 1/2 cup of grated. Put that in there. We're going to use 1 tablespoon of hot sauce. Never cook with this stuff very often, but now, not too much. We don't want it flaming. And then it says to use a couple teaspoons of red pepper flakes, and we're not doing that. We're just going to get in there and get some. Not a whole bunch. And then we need 1/3 cup of parsley. I know, I have my other ones, but I haven't cleaned out my clean sink yet. Whoops, we don't want that. That's onion powder. That would be a bit strong, wouldn't it? So we want 1/3 cup of parsley. It says to use fresh. I don't have fresh. So I'll use the next best thing, dehydrated. All right, and then we're going to mix that together. Well, it's going to be a thick sauce, huh? Now, I'm going to do mine, I think, a little bit different because I really don't understand their instructions that well. So I think I'm going to do mine just a little bit different than what they do. So, I am going to take the one side that's up right now, and I'm going to use 2 different ones of these because this is going to go on raw chicken, so I'm going to put that all down the one side. Just like so. Oh, this is gonna be so good, you guys. I can just tell already. It's gonna be delicious. Now, because I'm doing it in the oven, it needs to cook for about 15 minutes. And you cook it halfway through, then you flip it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in that 350 oven, and I'm going to cook it about halfway through. Then when I flip it, I'm going to put more of that sauce on. And that sauce, I'll use it until it's gone. So if I can flip it back over again and put more on this side, that's exactly what I'll do. So let's get it in the oven. Ooh, those potatoes are smelling good. And let's get that chicken cooking. I hope I haven't confused anybody. I'm confused already. But it just looks so good, I couldn't help myself. All right, so now we're going to flip them. Oh, you guys, look at that. I think I did it right. If not, it sure looks pretty good. I will tell you, I did thin out my sauce a little bit, and I added a little bit more butter to it. And it said you can do that. I just think it needs to be a little bit thinner. I'm going to put it on there, and then I'll do it on the other side again too, once it gets done. Look at that. Oh my goodness, you guys. I kept seeing this and I'm like, I've got to cook it. I don't know how unhealthy or healthy it is, but I would think it'd be somewhat diabetic healthy. The potatoes, not so much. But the chicken, I think, would be fine. Alrighty, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I am so excited now. So I'm going to put this back in the oven, and we're going to get those finished up, and then I'm going to do the other side with the rest of the sauce. You guys, this smells amazing. Amazing. So I'm going to flip them over. I checked the temperature. They're done. Tom is on his way home. Now I'm going to take the rest of that sauce. We're not going to let any of that go to waste. And we're going to put that on top. We're not going to let any of that juicy, yummy sauce go to waste. No way. Then I turned the oven off. So I'm going to just stick these back in the oven just so that everything can kind of melt down. But look at that. That looked delicious. I am so excited to try it. So the next time you see me, we'll be at the table and we're going to give it a try. Well, hi Tom. How are you?
What we got here? Potatoes.
There is potatoes and garlic skewers. Those are ranch potatoes.
Cucumber.
Left over from last night. And a big old skewer for you. I think you're gonna like it.
That's good.
And try another bite.
You like corn on the cob?
This is really good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So did you like everything?
Yeah, good.
Plus he's got a side salad, so I could use up the rest of the lettuce. She's over there eating. Oh no, Jazz is over there eating. Somebody wanted to see Jazz. Hold on. That's Jazz. Jazz.
Jack.
Don't bother me. I'm eating pizza.
He's hungry. Everybody says they never see him in there, so he came out to eat. That's unusual for him. So how is everything, Jack?
I think it's very good.
All right. So you guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing, and goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye, Jack.
Bye.
You guys have a wonderful night.